It's time for business news, and Fil Martino joins us from the City News 680 Business Center. We've reached the new year, Phil, but the holiday travel season was a rough one, especially for travelers on one Canadian airline.
That's right, Michelle. I don't know if I would think of this as a problem, but for some people it was a really big problem. Now, Sunwing says it has completed all of its scheduled recovery flights to bring home passengers stranded in Mexico after winter storms disrupted its operations during the holidays. But some travelers from Saskatchewan are not very happy. They say the airline has left them at airports in other provinces, forcing them to find alternative means of getting home. One traveler from Prince Albert says his group of 11 had to rent cars and drive after Sunwing flew them back to Canada more than a week late and left them at Calgary's airport. Meanwhile, the chair of the House of Commons Transport Committee is calling on Sunwing Airlines and Via Rail to publicly explain what caused the travel nightmare that plagued thousands of Canadians over the holidays. He says he plans to convene a committee meeting and call for representatives from both companies to appear as witnesses.
Okay, and Phil, Tesla sold a record number of vehicles last year, but that's only half of the story at Elon Musk's car company.
And you would think that was good news, but not such good news. Tesla started off 2023 in the red. Tesla says it sold a record 1.3 million electric vehicles last year, but the number fell short of CEO Elon Musk's pledge to grow the company's sales by 50% nearly every year. The figure topped the prior record of 936,000 vehicles delivered in 2021. Sales grew 40% year over year. Meanwhile, Musk, the CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and Twitter, is worth $137 billion, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Now, that is good enough for second place on the list of the world's richest, but at its peak in November 2021, Musk's net worth was $340 billion. According to Bloomberg, that makes Musk the first person ever to lose $200 billion in wealth. I don't even want to lose $200. Never mind $200 billion.
Oh, I don't want to lose $20. If I get one more parking ticket, I swear.
$20 would hurt.
Now, Phil, I should have wished you a happy new year right off the top. The corks have been popped, the champagne bottles are empty, and many people are trying to go dry as we settle into the new year.
Well, it is 3 days into dry January, but that doesn't mean you can't touch the vodka. This is according to Tito's Handmade Vodka. It has teamed up with Martha Stewart, of all people, for a unique campaign that helps people who have temporarily abstained from alcohol with some ideas for what to do with their vodka besides drinking it. So it's a 60-second clip, and it starts with Stewart saying, "Hey, I get it. It's dry January, so you're not drinking much. But if you've got Tito's lying around, don't just stare at it. Use it. Use it." Stewart suggests adding it to your pasta sauce for an extra kick or using it as a cleaning product in your home. Here's one more. Use the vodka in your flowers. Stewart jokes, smells like February. Now, Taylor Berry, vice president of the brand marketing for Tito's, tells CNN that the idea that you can still use Tito's when you're abstaining from alcohol is what has made this campaign so enjoyable to create.
Okay, thanks, Phil. That's City News 680 business editor Fil Martino.